What's up guys, Polypopo here, and I'm glad to be on the channel with you guys today. And I like going over different methods on using the MPC. I kind of like to brush up on it. It's something good to watch, and it brushes up on your skills too. I understand that a lot of people have already made these videos, but you know how many teachers there are out there in the world. I mean, how many teachers it took for me to understand how to outline a paragraph, for me to understand what was in it to ace the test. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different learning approach. So if you like learning with me, hit that like button, subscribe, because we go over just about every single button on this MPC. And I actually use the MPC X as my main. I'm just using the MPC Live because it's super cool and it's portable and I can take it anywhere. It's not always super quiet wherever I'm at, so I like to be able to do that. And I want to show you guys you can have a whole studio set up with just an MPC and a camera. But for today, what we're gonna do is go in here and I want to explain the difference between drum programs and then key groups, and the benefits of putting a keyboard sound on a drum program or putting a keyboard sound on a key group, and the differences. All right, so let's jump right in here, and I hope you enjoy the video. I do work pretty hard trying to make time for the video, okay, to do all the uploading and everything, so it does mean a lot for you to like it. Right on. And if you know anybody who needs help on this, send the video their way. Right on. Let's do it. Alright, cool. So right off the bat here, we're just going to hit empty project, and then we're going to look for a sound, right? We're going to hit browse, and then we're going to go to samples and just type in, under search directory, we're going to type in piano. Piano. Alright, so now we got our piano. Alright, so that's perfect right there. You hear this, right? Alright, we're just going to load that one sound, okay? We're going to load that sound. Now we go back to main, and we're going to assign that sample to pad A1. Okay, so now we got... So let's say you fill up all your pads or whatnot, and we're going to go over a whole bunch of stuff in later videos on how to duplicate these programs so it doesn't cut it off while you're trying to, like if you got certain samples on each pad that you want to play, 16 levels, then I'll show you how to duplicate those on the new tracks. Pretty much all you do is you hit the pencil and duplicate to the new track that you're working on, and it copies it, okay? But what we're doing, let's say we got that sound, we're going to hit 16 level. Okay, we're going to go over the difference between 16 level. 16 level gives you velocity, tune, filter, layer, attack, and decay. But to tune, say we're going to play the sample. Check this out. On the MPC, it only lets you play on the pads, okay? Hang on one second. What I'm trying to say is that when you have it on tune and you have 16 levels, it's only going to let you play those 16 levels. If you go to another octave, it's nothing there, right? So that's the drum program. You can do velocity. It's really, really cool, these different things that it allows you to do. Now, what the difference between the drum program and this key group, let's jump right in here. I want to show you guys this because it's important, and I want to show you the benefits of putting it on a key group rather than putting it on a drum program. Okay, you might want to try to do this. Okay, so check this out. Alright, cool. So we know what it sounds like on the drums. We know that the 16 level, we hit 16 level and it gave us that option on there, okay, which is really, really dope. You can warp the sample or edit the sample, do whatever you want to that sample right here. It's super, super cool. Once you're done editing your sample and you want to assign it to a pad, we did that, excuse me, and then we did the 16 level. Now when you go to the keys, we're just doing the 4 squares and the keys, okay? We go to the keys and we got to hit browse again. And if you hit browse, you got to hit sample assign under the key group, and let's assign this to pad A1. Select pad A1, and what this does is it automatically put it on every single pad. Okay, we know that. That's cool, right? So now whenever we play, you can't even hear how low that is. It gives you every octave of that note. Let's go higher. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you that real quick, okay? It's important. Cool, so did you see what we did? We put it on the key group, the same sample. We hit browse, assigned that sample to pad A1. On the keys, we got it on the drums where we can play the 16 level if we're on track 1, program 1. Hit 16 level. Okay, and that's all you're gonna get. And you hit it on the keys, and now you got every octave of. Let's hit browse, make sure it's on here. It's just really low bassy. And if you hit shift, it gives you a different octave. Alright, that's not all I want to show you guys. What I want to show you is, now maybe you don't need all those octaves, but what you can do now is enter pad perform, and pad perform gives you the ability to play all your scales and everything that you can't. I don't know how to play scales in A minor or anything like that, so that's what I want to show you. You can't do this in drum program, is all I'm trying to say. Drum program limits you to your layer, filter, attack, decays, velocity, and your tune. The key groups, after you got it all like that, when you put it on your key group, it allows you to play on a full scale piano. And I'm going to show you the last thing, and then we're going to head out. The pad perform option. Okay, check this out. Okay, so just a quick recap of what we did. We turn on our MPC and we hit browse and we hit piano. We loaded up a piano sound. We liked it. We hit OK, cool. We assigned it to the pad, assigned sample to the drum pad. This way we could play A1 was our kick, and then we assigned 16 level to the drum, so you could play but that's all it would give you on the drum program. So now what we're going to do is hit the keys. We assigned it to the keys. And hit a higher octave. Okay, so now what's really dope is this pad perform. It's right here on the bottom. You hit this. Now you got your notes. You know, I don't, if you this gives you everything you need. If you want to play major or your chromatic chords, I have no idea what, you know, it's like if someone says play C major in a chromatic scale, now you can do that. Okay, that's cool and all like that. All the different scales and progressions. Pretty dope, right? You can add effects to your sounds and get some really cool stuff going on. My favorite part of all of this right now is to be able to play the notes. So whenever you have a one shot and you want to play, say if it's a piano noise, but you want to play a chord, you can play a 1-3-5 chord. Let's see. The difference. It's just one, but if you hit the chords, it gives you the 1-3-5, and you can change it to 1-4-5. And what this is finger position on a piano. So again, let me do one more time here. Let's hit menu. Let's go to browse, and this time let's hit strings. Stings. Okay, let's pick one of these. Let's just pick this. Okay, we got that. We're going to do it one more time. We're going to go to the drums, assign that to pad A1. Okay, so now if I do 16 level, cool, that's the drums. And I know it's repetitive, but it's just, repetition's the key when it comes to doing stuff like this. So you hit the piano, hit browse, sample assign to pad A. Okay, there we go. So now we have to change the octaves. Now I have every note on my piano, which is just what I want. So now, and I can hit the pad perform and do the same thing. 1-4-5. Just saying, because when you go to like your channel mixer, let's say I add a delay to this. This is off topic, but it's just like, how did you get that note? And it's just like, well, I put that sample on a pad on my key group instead, and I use pad perform. So those are the different ways on how to use that. On the drums, you got 16 level, and on the keys, you got 64 level with pad perform. Right on, guys. I'm Polypopo. I hope that helped out. If you have any other suggestions or videos that you want me to make, just leave them in the comments. I'll be more than happy to make them. But this is very important, because if you want to put, like I say, if you want your the 16 level sample, a voice chop or something like that, you can put it 16 level and do it that way on your drums. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, but that extra feature of the pad perform is super dope, man. You might be able to play that chop in chords on a scale, you know, so you don't have to auto tune, you don't have to manually tune it down or pitch it, you know what I'm saying? You can just jump right into there, put it in the key, and play right away, right? That's all I got for you guys today. I'm going to make another video, and I'll see you guys hopefully soon. Right on.